Join me for another day as an independent filmmaker and freelance artist. I started my day by opening up my email and taking a look at some notes that a fellow writer gave me on one of my scripts. When I'm looking at notes, I like to handwrite down the bits that I think that I'll be able to use. This just kind of allows me to separate feedback that works for me and then the feedback that really doesn't. You should never feel pressure to take every single note that you receive, but at the same time, it really is a good idea to take a breath, sit back, and think about how the audience perceived it, because you are going to be closer to this story than anyone else. The reason I like to handwrite these notes is because while I'm writing them down, if someone wanted me to clarify something or if they had a question, it also kind of just gets my brain working. And so as I'm taking their notes, I can be making notes of my own about how I want to creatively deal with a problem that was presented via the read. The most important thing to remember is that at the end of the day, it is your story and you can take or leave any notes that you receive. My goal is always to stay true to myself as a writer while also delivering a product that people can relate to and enjoy. After taking my notes, I went in to make another thing of coffee. This time I went for a full pot because I really don't know what I was thinking when it came to just the 1K cup. That was not going to get me through the day. I got this new trimming slicey dicey thing from Cricut, and when I was looking at it, I think that's French and it says Guillotina, which I thought was freaking awesome. Decided to test out a logo design for my feature film, The Trip. I don't think I love this version, but the whole point was to test some stuff out and I can always refine it later. As I've mentioned before, my brain moves at a mile a minute, so I need to write literally everything down. I decided to write from my bed. My cat did not mind that choice at all. Then I unwrapped the newest mug. Again, don't love this design, will be refining, but here it is. Then I decided to work up the nerve to go ahead and try and heat transfer vinyl my first shirt. Decided to go with a 3-color design of my logo, Incredibly OK Films, which was a bold choice considering it was my first time ever doing heat transfer. And that was 1 layer done, baby. We let it cool and put the next layer on. Alright, so I put 2 layers on. Instead of opting to do 3, I just cut out the little space in between the 2 different colors and shoved the blue in there because I didn't want to do 3 layers of pressing. I could have easily, but I'm lazy and this was faster. Popped some parchment paper on top and let it cook. And then we got the final shirt. Here it is. I'm selling these now and I'm going to bed.